Hi everyone, and welcome to the Core Maximus YouTube page. Today, I'm playing with my toys. So I have the grid, but absolutely, because we are rolling hamstrings today, if you have a different type of tool, this one's a little bit more intense. So if you have the quad roller, we're going to use, you could use this for your hamstrings today as well. Hamstrings, back of the upper leg. So here goes nothing. All right, there is 3 zones that we are going to work through the back of the leg. First zone is right above the knee to middle of the back of that leg. So we never roll over joints. We're going to inhale and exhale our way through each of these patterns. You're going to place the roller directly perpendicular, so we're working with the muscle, right above the knee. Hands are going to come down behind you. You can be on your fists, and if it really hurts your wrist, you can absolutely come down onto elbows, or you can have weights in your hands as well. All right, keeping this foot nice and relaxed, opposite leg, we'll start with that leg bent. We're going to lift ourselves up and try and get as much weight onto that leg that's on the grid as possible. Keep that leg, I'll call it loosey-goosey. We're going to roll really slow halfway up the leg. So that full inhale brings us up. That full exhale brings us down. And again, full inhale as we roll up. Full exhale as we roll back. The speed of the roll will match speed of your breath. This is our last one for this zone. Good. And on to the next zone. So really fight to keep this foot nice and relaxed for me. So we're going to start where we ended. We're going to start halfway up and we're going to roll close to its insertion, close to our glute. Hands any position that is comfortable. Again, that outside leg can be bent, but really try and shift as much weight onto this grid as possible. All right, so I'm up, my bum's just hovering off the floor. Full inhale as I roll close to glute, and then full exhale as you roll back down. You may find getting near top of hamstring, close to glute, might be a little uncomfortable. That might be more tender than other zones or other parts of the zone. This is what we're trying to work out, right? Roll, full inhale, foot loosey-goosey. Big breath in, close to glute, and then big breath out and relax there. All right, last piece on this side is we're going to sit right on top of the glute, get our hamstring insertion or origin. Okay, so we are sitting. I'm sitting on my roller, whether you have the quad baller or the grid. Leg I was working on is nice and straight. Opposite leg, I find it more comfortable to go out like a hurdler stretch here. If that doesn't work for you, by all means, you can have this leg in front, all right? Okay, so to get into the correct position here, where do you find what's right? Again, the grid is perpendicular to your leg, and you're going to roll a little bit forward and back. I do not want you on your sits bone, but I also do not want the grid behind the sits bone. So you should not be on your butt. You're going to find that little bone, and then it's almost as if that bone falls behind the grid. Okay, then we sit nice and tall. Our leg nice and straight out in front of us. We're going to, so we're really close to that bone, but not on it. We're going to point our toes, and the grid is going to move just a little inch, and then we're going to pull our toes up towards us and bring our chest towards our toes and exhale. So inhale. Grid will roll tiny little bit as we point our toes. We only have 3. Exhale, straight leg, chest towards toes, pull toes up towards you. Let all of your weight sink into the grid. One more, full inhale. And full exhale, pull your toes up towards you, and nice, good release. All right, one side done, here we go. Number 2, exact same thing, other leg. We are going to start Make sure you're in good position first, no rush. Make sure the grid is perpendicular to the leg. Grid is slightly above the knee, closer to you. This leg might feel completely different to the other leg, so we're going to adjust our pressure on this side. I'll show you how to make it a little bit more intense if we need it. So remember, the looser you can keep this leg, the better results you will get on the grid. Foot relaxed, hands are going to come behind you. This outside leg can stay bent, but if you're looking for more, or if you can handle more, we cross that leg over so all of our weight's now on the grid. We're rolling halfway up. Ready? Full inhale. Rolls you halfway up, and then full exhale, rolls you back to that start position. Full inhale. Halfway up, speed of the roll matches speed of your breath. Full exhale. I have one more. Full inhale. We roll halfway up and full exhale. We roll back to our start position. Good, relax there. Try to keep this foot nice and relaxed. We're starting where we ended. Rest your wrists for a little second there. Same thing, we can cross this foot over at any time. You can place this foot back on the floor. Shoulders relaxed. Let your weight sink into the grid. Let the grid take all of your weight. Here we go. Okay, we're halfway up. We're rolling close to butt. You can cross that foot over if you would like. Inhale. And full exhale. Speed of the roll matches speed of the breath. And I mean the length of time it takes you to inhale, that's how long it should take you to roll up. The length of time it takes you to exhale, that's how long it should take you to roll back. These are slow patterns, and the slower we can go and roll through these trigger points, the better results you're going to get. This is my last roll back. And have a seat. I definitely feel different points through there, which means I just need to probably roll a little bit more. Coming all the way up to sit. Okay, find your position. Again, I like the hurdler stretch with my leg out to the side, but absolutely you can bring that leg in front of you. Then you need to find the top part of your hamstring, which means you'll roll a little bit forward and back, find that sits bone, you'll find that bone in there, and I want that bone behind us, so almost as if we drop behind our hamstring. Another thing you can do here too is hands can grab your roller. That might help you a little bit alleviate some of the pressure if it's too much. Or if you have a very long torso and your arms don't reach the floor, absolutely you can hold on to that grid. This side much tighter than the other for me. Okay, so I'm not on the bone. I've let my butt go behind the roller. My leg is nice and straight. My knee and toes pointed straight up towards the ceiling, both shoulders towards my foot. We're getting trigger point release just sitting in this position, so don't rush it. Okay, we're going to point our toes. The grid will roll up our leg just a little bit. Don't go over that bone. And then pull your toes towards you, chest towards thigh, and sink into the grid. Full inhale, we'll point our toes. Full exhale, roll back, pull toes up towards you, chest towards toes. Last one, full inhale. And full exhale, sink into the grid, sink into it, and roll all the way off. Wonderful. If that's all you have time for today, I love it, and thank you so much for rolling hamstrings. If you want to roll other pieces, absolutely, we have more videos on the Core Maximus YouTube page. We would be completely honored if you could subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you will be notified every time there's a new video. So we would love it, and then hopefully we can help you on your health and wellness journey. So have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you soon.